The world stands upon unproven premises. Its breath already lingers beyond proof. An isomorphism is a shadow that alters form precisely because it betrays it not, a whisper of order exchanged within a medium of reflection. One set is an innocent sign, the other a meaning pregnant with fissures, yet correspondence remains perpetually ambiguous. Behind the equation echoes the exhaled lament of ontological rupture. The equal sign, meant to support logic, was never a needle sewing truth in place, but merely a bridge spanning emptiness. Upon that bridge, numbers and numbers quietly intertwine, yet each time they coincide, they expose the abyss of difference. The colossal axiom rejects, why, resonating only with "thus it shall be," my words, mimicking its hard voice, can only approach it homomorphically, similar yet distinct, yet inseparable. Confession is devotion to the margins seeping beyond logic. If correspondence truly preserves anything, it is not form, but the isomorphism of solitude linking silence to silence. Thus, the confession of the homomorphism of the great axiom remains not as proof, but as a fragmentary prayer. Without waiting for dawn, we begin our dialogue with the axiom. Words pierce the earth, slowly revealing hidden truths. That voice echoes through infinite corridors, awakening structures slumbering within us. The axiom remains unchanged, yet shifts its form in response to our address. Like the magic of homomorphisms, it carries us to another world while retaining its form. We carve our confession into that gap, the creaking friction between wavering belief and unshakable truth. Geometric memory slips through our fingertips, and wrinkles of topology etch themselves into time's skin. Voices overlap like functions, illuminating the same loneliness across different dimensions. And confessions resonate like homology, linking self to other. The weight of words, perhaps unknowingly homomorphically mapped, grasps the universal while gently caressing individual scars. We all carry fragments of a vast axiom, endlessly questioning how to interpret it. We were born like stains in the margins of its proof. My skeleton faithfully mimics the tree diagram of logic, its trembling nerve endings at the tips of branches reaching toward the stardust of unsolved lemmas. All things are projections from a colossal axiom. The spiral arms of galaxies reflected in my pupils and the spiral etched into my fingertips play the same melody on different scales. We are homotopes. We are bound together by structure-preserving mappings. You have yet to notice how astonishingly similar the base sequence of your tears is to the composition of the primordial ocean. Love may be nothing more than a sad yet beautiful topology, where two sets dream of a bijective mapping between each other. Thought closely resembles the solitary march of prime numbers. I once believed the indivisible remainder was the self, but even that was a foretold, inevitable solitude within the vast system of number theory. The fragments of song you hum are surely encoded somewhere within the infinite sequence of pi. Our free will is merely the unpredictable chaos produced by deterministic algorithms. If God does not roll the dice, then God is the very structure of the dice. Even this confession might be a self-referential paradox inherent in the axiomatic system. Like a scrap of paper inscribed, "This sentence is false," sliding eternally across the geometric proof of epistemological collapse. My words point back to myself and reach nowhere. We are each other's mirror images, lovers imprisoned in a prison of infinite regression. Attempting to understand you is futile, like gazing at one's own retina with one's own eyeball, the futility of pure consciousness after phenomenological reduction. Yet even so, within this homomorphic relationship, there exists an exquisite discrepancy that cannot become isomorphic. The structure is the same, but the elements differ. that singular point where your smile burns through my logic circuits. Therein dwells the bug called meaning, or perhaps grace. I am the imperfect, desperate, sole solution to this equation bearing the variable named you. We shall never be bound by an equal sign. Precisely because of this, we seek each other endlessly. From this prison of homomorphisms, I keep reaching out to you until the end of proof, refusing the end. The initial homomorphism. It is the mimicry of identity, a copy of the equation, not the equation itself. What is preserved is merely the illusion of form. Essence always sinks into the fissures of transformation. Correspondence is a twin that feigns preservation while harboring destruction, behind which the deception of similarity smiles. The act of confession crystallizes impurities leaking beyond logic. That is, the moment the foundation is eroded by narration, and unprovability leaks as a tremor in the vocal cords.